All right, looks like it's working. Anam, we are live Tuesday evening,
Hey guys.
challenge time, and we have one of
Hi
your
guys.
besties as our foe. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Tell us about our foe for today, Anam. You know him quite well,
Um,
and we're in for maybe a steep challenge here.
I think I've known Zach since he was like 12 or something, but he is a
So way too
formidable
long.
opponent. He's a formidable opponent, a top card player, and very fun to be around. If any of you guys have the pleasure of being in or around him, please just say hi. And he's like super fun to just
He is
hang out with. And
one of the most fun guys in the entire bridge world. Zach Rosak is who we're talking about. That's who we're facing off against today. And you guys share a partner in common, I believe. You both played with Zia relatively recently, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say Z is my partner,
But you
but I have played with him.
you both have played a lot of boards with the same bridge great basically. So
This is true.
you
We
could swap
also
Zia
play a
stories.
lot with Adam Grossack.
Absolutely.
He's my regular mixed partner, and all of us on the same team won our gold medals together in 2017. So we
I
go way
remember
back.
that picture from the Bridge Bulletin, actually. You guys all laying your golds out on that cover. So yeah, what we're trying to say,
Yeah.
folks, is we have a pretty tough opponent today that we're going to try to best, and we are starting off with this auction. We're on board one. Our partner North, the robot, opened two spades, just a preemptive opening bid by them, and our right-hand opponent bid three hearts. And Anna, why don't we just bring the audience in right away? What are we doing with this hand, folks? After it goes two spades, three hearts and then we'll chat about our choices on this hand as well. Make your bids, guys. And Onum is busy traveling. She's once again on the remote trail, and then apparently leaving us for across the sea pastures. It sounds like a great trip. I'm very jealous.
Yeah, on my way to Greece. It'll be great fun.
So we
So
we will
let's
miss you
see.
next week, but you will be back and better than ever.
We will be back at some point. It's unclear. We'll see. We'll see how the week goes.
Yeah. Philip says this hand is a turkey. I kind of it is an interesting spot that we find ourselves in. I don't know. It's not too turkey-ish here, but what are you thinking about here? First of all, just general thoughts in situations like this on them, and also what do we bid?
So it really just depends on the style of preempting your partnership is familiar with. If you're very aggressive, I don't think I would ever consider bidding with this hand. If you're pretty run of the mill, down the middle, or on the heavy side, then this is actually a very interesting hand to look at because it seems that if you pass, three hearts might just buy the auction a lot of the time.
Yeah,
And we don't rate to beat three hearts, I don't think. We can. Like we can cash two spades and three tricks, so that's a potential.
but
But
we need all things to be great for that to be happening, right?
and I mean sometimes we'll make three spades on the hands we beat three hearts. So um I could like if I was playing with myself, I would not bid three spades. But playing with a robot, there's a lot to be said to
And
bidding
also,
three spades because they rate to have a good preempt.
I agree. It's in first seat. They're sound partners actually, and also we are in a best hand situation. So East is at most 12 there, and which means like this might be one of those split decky type hands with the opponents maybe having
Right. I
maybe
mean,
having
and
some.
going plus 50 against our 140 doesn't seem very great. I don't know. I feel like we should bid three spades, but I'm
Well,
comfortable passing two. So,
I'm on the. Well, what do you think Zach will do? First of all, is there anything you're thinking about here? I mean, what's his tendency? Is he a bidder or is he more of a? He
I
seems.
mean, if you pass, you rate to go plus. So that's important.
And this is imps, not match points as well, which is a slight difference if we're talking about situations like this where going plus might just be good, but
I
are
would
we?
not be surprised if he's just defending three hearts. It's sort of normal.
Well, let's
But uh,
let's be
let's see.
normal.
Like,
Let's be normal on board one and see what we have to do. So normal, I'm guessing, is just passing and let's
I
sit
don't
back and
think,
defend.
yeah, I don't think three spades is highly aggressive. I just think it's I don't think three spades is abnormal. It's just very aggressive. But yeah, we can pass. We can pass.
Now let's see what happens. Nine of spades.
Yep.
Looks pretty normal, guys. Oh, okay. Do some counting here, folks. What's happening in the spade suit? Let's ask that real quick. What's going on in spades? Who has what on this end? Just a quick, are you awake and can you count this suit? And then we'll get to what the heck we're doing next.
Feels like we would have done very well in three spades already.
Yeah, right. Looks like what was the spot card to the right? Not that it makes a huge difference, but we had the nine and that was, yeah, okay. Partner just has. All right, we are on a little bit of a delay here, it looks like. But you should all know that right-hand opponent just played their last spade. And now our partner is returning a club. What kind of shapes are you thinking about on this one, Adam?
Honestly, I think they're probably something like 6-1-3-3. And it just depends on what their hand looks like. Low club from the jack or low club from the king. Obviously, if it's from the king, we can't play small because it's going to go small queen and they're going to take a pitch with the queen of spades.
Yep, the queen of spades is ready to give them a pitch in their hand for sure.
That being said, I'm not sure the robot should play a club from the king because that's bizarre.
Agreed. Well, and
So,
also they do have a good enough, so they have ace jack 10 6 the spades over there. I mean, they don't necessarily have to have a lot extra, but they could just have a diamond card over there and have a pretty reasonable two spade.
like the ace jack of spades and the queen of diamonds.
Sure. Right.
So that's 1, 2, 3. Well, so we need one more trick. And if they don't have the king of clubs, then we're unlikely to beat the hand, I think, because they're
Right.
just gonna take a pitch right away. So I feel like we should play for the king of clubs with partner.
I like it. Ace of clubs. Do we want to cash a diamond here just to safety something off? It's not like it's going to really do anything good or bad.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but yeah, we can cash it because it's not gonna hurt to cash it.
Right. Ooh. Maybe it hurt slightly to cash it, I guess now. Oops. At least we're going to go plus on this one, though. Ooh, even more plus. Whoa, check this out. Partner had the ace of
Two
hearts,
aces.
the ace of spades, and the jack of spades. Wow.
So we're like making four spades.
All right, let's hope Zach didn't bid on this one. All right.
Even if he did, it's a loss of 2 imps. So.
Right. All right, this is a ho hum.
So they were 6-2-4-1.
Yeah, let's take a little peek. It's actually running a little faster here. That is, I guess you would probably be bidding with that hand, right? I mean, you're short in spades. You kind of have to get in there if it goes two spades
Yeah, you
to
kind
with
of
these
have to
colors.
bid. Yeah, only making 4 spades. Unlucky guys.
Yeah, looks like we have a diamond fit as well. Beautiful. All right, let's see what's doing for board number 2. One club on your right. And once we get back to the hand, guys, give me 1 second. Maybe we won't change the scenes once again. A little bit of a lag there. Sorry, folks. One club to you. What are you betting, folks? Make your call. Hey, Carlene, welcome.
Welcome.
All right, one club to you. Make your bid, folks. I would guess we're thinking around maybe 2 different bids. I don't know.
So
We have
to me,
3 in the chat so far.
I would always bid 1 heart with this hand.
What if you give yourself king third of clubs or king 10 third, something like that?
I think the club shape is sort of irrelevant. I would
Oh,
just
so
always bid
you
one
just like
heart.
bidding a heart. You don't like getting the range out there kind of right away for.
I like bidding my 5 card major.
All right.
I would maybe bid one no trump if my hearts were just atrocious or something.
Sure. Right.
Okay, now this is perfect. So
Yep. So now partner bids a
uh
spade, which they don't technically play this as a forcing bid, I suppose. However, this is always a good hand, right on them. This is at least a good constructive hand or better.
it's
I guess
constructive or better.
it can't. I suppose it can't be too much better if it's not forcing, I suppose. But still, it's a pretty good hand, and we have a hell of a hand. So
Yeah, so it's mostly how do we proceed from here.
exactly.
I think for sure we're going to bid a game. It just depends on which one we want to bid. Um, I think the best way to proceed from here is to start with 2 clubs.
Yeah, and
Let's
this
create a
is
game force.
let's just make sure the robot's on our same page. Very nice. Support for spades, showing a good hand. Excellent.
Okay, perfect.
We can't get much better than that, actually. Partners bidding 2 diamonds, which is just looks like some sort of natural-ish game try, possibly, or just showing something. We could also just probably a bid 4 spades directly, right?
4 spades, 3 no trump. They're all in the game. We rate to take 5 spades, 2 hearts, and a club at least. It's nothing in diamond so far.
We should also recognize that right-hand opponent is going to be one of the only people. I mean, lefty's not going to look at much on this hand. That hand is not necessarily completely dead, but pretty bad.
So I mean, what's partner's hand? So they have the queen jack of spades. Can we really go down on diamond rough? Do we want to deal with that? Sort of just want to bid 3 no now because we've already shown spade support.
And partners bid sometimes. I mean, we're not worried about a diamond through at any point. Like
A diamond through? No, we're worried about
just if they lead a
we only
diamond
have
from our
one.
left.
No, we're worried about if we only have one club stopper and not the ace of diamonds.
Yeah.
On that lie, we might have only 8 tricks.
I mean, I think uh, I don't know. It's very tough. It's a weird choice. I think we're probably safest to bid 4 spades and just go for our best possible plus score. I mean,
Okay, fair.
only because I I don't know. Maybe maybe this is bad, but we're gonna find out in 2 seconds.
I mean, it's not going to be bad. We don't need to go down. It's just
Yeah.
what the safest contract is going to be. So yeah, one club stopper, and we don't have running spades.
Yeah. So let's see what they do.
But on the same note, we have a lot of diamonds to take care of, and the
Absolutely.
ace rates to be offside.
Absolutely. And
So
the ace could be short if we're lucky, I guess. But we need it to be really short, actually. So
so
what's our line here?
next we unblock the hearts
Yeah.
and play
Spade, spade.
one round of spades. So it might be worth talking about like when spade is going to be bad because we're going to strand the hearts.
Hmm.
But we sort of need spades to break, so
It looks like we need spades to
that's
break to
an
make it,
issue.
especially if we're going to lose 2 diamonds possibly at on our dream scenario possibly.
Right. And anyway, so we can cash the second spade and play 2 top hearts.
Let's see what's happening. All right, that's good.
And now we pitch our diamonds.
All right, so now we're
Now
already
it's
starting with 2 hearts.
it's sort of imperative that we figure out how to end play east or hope that they have only 2 diamonds, which it's not that unreasonable. So I would just play a low diamond now.
Yeah, and we're kind of
There's no
okay
real
no
end
matter
play.
what.
Well, there's no real end play. If we exit a spade, then they're just going to exit a club
Yeah, right.
or a heart.
There we go. We got the spades in the other player's hand. There we go. Doesn't matter. So we're going to lose one trick there.
Yep.
All right. 3-no trump was not going to be a pretty sight either. So that wasn't going to be too bad, I suppose. They can just duck a club around right off the bat and just destroy us in that hand, right?
Yep.
3-5. All right. Next case. Make your bid, folks. Make your call. You're the dealer. Board 3. What are you doing? And so far plus 100, minus 100. With the only question being, did we lose an imp on the first board, or an imp or two, maybe one? There we go. We do not have any spade bidders yet, which is good because this is 1-no trump, just like you guys know, 15 to 17.
Yeah, we like the
16.
1-no trump bid.
Yeah. Well, ask yourself, what happens when you open a spade and partner bids a no trump, guys? For those spade bidders out there, what do you do when it goes 1 spade, 1 no trump? You're not in the best situation, right? We open a no trump with hands like this, not just because it's right. Well, it is right, but it also avoids any problems with rebids, right? So here we get our hand off our chest and we see what partner does.
Right. So if you open a major, the one hand type you cannot have is something that's equivalent to 15 to 17 balanced.
Yep. And here we go. 3-no trump again. Okay, take a moment, count your winners, and we will formulate a line here. Interesting, we did have a spade fit, but look at partner's hand. Right, they're 4 triple 3. In fact, I would never be bidding Stayman with this hand on them. I would just be bidding a game. Stayman is kind of worthless when you're flat, so I would never be bidding Stayman with a hand like this. Just bid 3 now.
For sure.
Flat hand,
so
don't bid Stayman.
We have at least 3 hearts, 1 diamond, and 1 spade, and we have to knock out the ace of clubs to have 2 clubs.
Yep.
And one thing, what do we know about the diamond situation, you guys, based on what is led and what cards are in our hand? To the tune of, what do we know about the diamond suits distribution around the table?
There you go, Jason. In there first. And why do we know that for sure? As long as we trust this lead, right? Let's actually make sure we're clarifying, because we are dealing with the robot. But if this is a normal lead, this is exactly 4 cards. It's 4th best, and we can see the only card lower than that. All right, so the way you're just going to be thinking about this, guys, is you have 4 here, you have 3 here, that's 7, you have 2 here, which means there's 4 left over there. Very, very. All right, so what does that mean here? What are we playing from dummy here?
I would play small. I don't want to guess the diamonds right now.
That's fine. Well, this is good. We might just get them to pop up with a card that's super useful for us. Right. We don't have to worry about guessing diamonds the next time, because they don't know what the heck we have in our hand. But alas, it's the robot, so that's the 9. All right, where are we dancing here on them?
Well, we sort of need to establish. Do we need to establish spades? Let's see here. If we cash 4 hearts and 2 diamonds, that's 6, and 2 clubs is 8, and 1 spade is 9. But that's contingent on cashing 4 hearts.
You're right.
And guessing the diamonds.
And getting an extra diamond trick, yeah.
But that being said, if we take a spade finesse and get it wrong, we just have 5 losers, I think, because then we have to guess diamonds anyway.
Yeah, and then we have 1 spade, 1 club. Still 1
I think we can just start with we're gonna have to lose a club at some point anyway. I would just play a
Low
club.
club to the queen. Yeah. And
Yeah,
just folks, what we're talking about guessing diamonds, we can't know what way the diamonds are dividing, right? If lefty has both honors, we don't really have an issue at all. But
right.
what if lefty has the jack, right, and righty has the king? We don't really know that for sure, and we also don't know if the opposite is true, right? So here we should expect lefty to have one of those honors, right? And if it's only
Hmm.
one, we have to kind of guess which way to play if it goes low diamond and they duck it, right? We're not really too keen on doing that at this point unless we're forced to do so. So here, just the club to the queen. If this holds, we can kind of change tack if need be. And we will wait for the robot here. And there's the ace. Diamond would guess it for us. Okay. We well, let's ask the audience what they're going to do here. Make your play, folks. Club from your right hand opponent. What do you want to play here? David, a good comment earlier, trusting robots leads at your peril. But I can say usually against, especially 3-no Trump, this sort of low lead is, I can't say it's 100%, but it is more reliable than some of their choices for sure. All right, looks like
I
people
mean,
are, sorry, Adam, go.
the other thing to consider is we kind of don't care if we lose to East because if they play diamonds, it's great for us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's something to be said about trying to just keep East on lead. If East has the King of Spades, then we sort of just want to duck the spade at some point to East. But
Uh,
if they don't have the king, then we have to guess diamonds.
right. What do we want to do here? That's the question. Do we want to,
Um,
do
well,
we
if
want
we're
to
gonna
win a
play a
dummy?
spade, if we want to play a spade, then we have to win Jack and play a spade. But
But you're tempted to not take a finesse here, right? That's what you're saying.
I'm tempted to try and see what's going on with the hearts.
I did not mean to actually touch that card, but I did.
Okay, well, I guess now we're gonna take a finesse.
Of course it's not. And now they're going to force us to guess diamonds as expected. But I mean, we have a chance to escape with some sort of life here. I really I don't know which way to guess this. Do you, on them? Do you have any thoughts on
There,
which way to guess this?
we have no inference at this point.
So we can
I
leave it
do
up to the
think that
audience if we want.
there's a chance that this robot looking at the jack might have just continued diamonds to set up the suit. So I feel like we should play the 10. That is my inclination here.
Okay,
Because robots are not on the level that humans misguess, right? They assume that everyone
get it correct.
will yeah.
They have gotten slightly
So
better, but I'm kind of on the same way. I immediately was struck with the 10 being the right play. And we only have one other vote in the chat on them.
I
So
mean,
it's
it's
like
totally random at this point. Definitely, if you're playing live, this is why we didn't want to take the spade finesse.
exactly. We didn't want to be put with this decision right away for sure. Let's play it on them. All right. Maybe we had no
Hopefully, they have
chance of
both.
yeah, all right, great. There we go. There we go. Let's just hope that everything else is bad for us as well, obviously. Okay.
He led from a 3-card suit, so
Yeah. So we were wrong on every count on this one.
well,
And
it's
we will
really
just hope
random
for
to
the
lead from a
best.
3-card suit. I guess he must have 4 spades. No,
I
5
mean,
hearts.
he had a pretty interesting heart lead as well, but he saw the. I mean, we'll take a look at that one after on him, but it looked like nothing was going to work for us. Obviously, on that lefty had 5 hearts, righty had King Jack fifth, and they actually led that suit. So I guess that's just going to be
Well,
bad for everybody.
I don't know. Like if we play hearts first, East has to make some pitches, right? So uh Ace of Hearts, heart to the king, you see them show out, you hook the jack to the nine, and now they have to make pitches. They'll probably just pitch their clubs,
Yeah.
but
Um, well, we can jump
because
back
the
on that
king of
one later.
spades is offside, we're probably not going to do much better. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Let's get back to business here. This is going to be a more normal choice.
there's some lag. I don't
Yeah,
even
for
see the
sure.
new hand yet.
It'll be up in a second here, guys. We started talking results on them, and I made the mistake of thinking this would get
Of
better as we
clicking on
went,
it. Yeah.
and of course
Don't
it's not.
don't don't give in to that
We
feeling.
will, we will save the results show for afterwards based on technical difficulties. All right, 3 passes. We open a diamond. It goes past 2 clubs by partner, which should just be natural. And why don't we ask the audience for their call, and I'll ask you for yours on them. I'm pretty happy with what I want to do with this one, but make your call, folks. You opened a diamond in 4th seat. Your partner bid 2 clubs, and it's back to you.
Okay, so we have some answers coming in.
There we go.
So this hand is like sort of a classic situation. Just because you can bid doesn't mean you should bid. So this is what we know about the hand, guys. We have the best hand at the table. We may or may not have a diamond fit, but we certainly have at least 7 clubs between us, and we have no interest in game. 0 interest in game with these cards. So I would suggest passing before you get into trouble, for
Yeah.
sure.
And the key thing to recognize here is you do not have to bid because partner is a past hand.
Partner's a past hand.
It's so easy when you see these bids at the table, guys, to just say, I have to bid. My partner responded. That's a new suit. Just recognize, is this their first bid? This is not. Partner had a chance to open. They didn't. So they have a limited value, which means it can't be forcing, which means, yeah, we're going to sit back and we're going to hopefully buy it for 2 clubs and play in our best spot to go plus, hopefully. And there we go. Couldn't be better than this, right on them. We chose
Correct.
a fit. Partner has not too much to help, and we can get rid of at least one potential.
I mean, I
loser
guess
kind
we
of
could
right
make
away.
3-no Trump, but
Whatevs.
that'd be pretty
Forget
rich.
that. if Zach bid that, we won't just want to invite him back ever. All right, so let's make some quick work of this one. Let's just talk about what we want to do first on this hand on him after I win the Ace of Hearts, and maybe how you want to go about the rest of this hand.
So it went a heart, 8, and we saw an honor. So at the very least, we know who has the 10 of hearts, right? So because the 10 of hearts is marked, we actually only have 1 heart loser, no matter who has the king. So don't get baited into like playing ace king of diamonds pitching heart. That'd be a mistake. We have a natural heart winner. So in order to cash that,
unless there's a heart rough coming. That's the only reason you would ever think that. But you have another possible loser that you can get rid of at some point as well. And we don't necessarily ever have to make that decision until we need to, right?
Exactly. So let's count our tricks. As Rob said, we want to avoid a heart rough. And I think we can safely afford to lose 2 spades, 1 heart, and a club. So on this particular hand, you can guarantee 9 tricks by just not taking a club finesse.
Yeah, nice. And we will
don't waste any spots
right now. Yeah, just in case we get a poor break some other way. And now,
okay, now we played. We don't actually have to play the diamonds right now. We can just play a heart.
Yep.
Because if they break spades, it's our natural spade trick anyway.
And recognize the
So
difference between this hand and the last hand, guys. This is a guess we're fully willing to make because we have way more information, right? We saw the opening lead.
it's not a guess anymore.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it should
It's
be certainty if
West,
the opponents are playing normally, and we know the
right.
robots too.
Unless you're playing against a person and they just didn't see that they had the 10 of hearts,
Right,
which would be
right.
pretty funny actually.
I've seen it many times, and I'm sure we've all done it from time to time here. So this time, it looks like we're just going to lose exactly what we thought. We'll lose another spade, and we will lose a club, and we will call it a day.
Okay, 9 tricks.
Mhm.
We sort of want the queen of clubs to be offside anyway, because it'd be really random to play the jack out of your hand and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we'll
on a
take that.
heart lead anyway, because you take away
It's the
the
first
entry.
first contract we go plus in. Ooh, one no trump pass. This is going to be an interesting one on them.
Yeah.
This is one we really have to get right for sure, because we're vulnerable. We should know we have game. We should know we have a fit. And our question is, can we play slam? And if so, how high? What are you thinking about here, Arnhem? Do you just want to make a Texas bid and key card, or you want to go a slow approach? How do you want to deal with this one?
I
Do you have,
mean, so is it possible we don't have a speed control? It's possible, but unlikely.
it's possible for sure.
I sort of think that being practical on this hand is probably best. If you're playing with good methods, you could transfer to hearts 2 level and then show
Bid three
clubs
clubs.
and
Yeah.
go about your business. But I think here we can just bid Texas and key card.
Yeah, and the problem with having a really intelligent conversation with the robots is that it's you sometimes you can get lucky and have kind of bring them in and they make a good decision, but really we want to make it as simple a process as possible. But what Anam is
I
saying
mean,
is super important.
the real problem with Texas is you're not even sure you want to play hearts. You
Yeah, you
could
might
be
want to play
called for
some no
7
trump.
clubs and go down in 6 hearts
Yeah,
if partner has
give
like ace
partner
and a heart or something.
queen jack fifth of clubs, ace and one of hearts, something like that, and bad diamond cards. You're looking really great for everything. So I mean, I'm okay kind of taking a slow route, but still,
The problem is I'm not sure that we'll be able to manufacture keycard with what the robots do.
yes. And will we be able to convince them we have a 6 card hard holding when we go
I mean,
through
also
this and pursue some
you
stuff?
have to plan the auction in terms of like if you bid hearts and bid 3 clubs and your partner bids 3 no trump, how are you going to proceed?
Right.
Um,
Beautiful.
and it's fair to say that if that's the auction, you just give up on 7 and bids like
Six
six
hearts.
hearts.
Yeah.
Um, that's possible, and that would let you keep clubs in the picture.
I just, with all this being said, I don't know. I think, I mean, you're right though. The big problem is this suit, right? This suit, we could just have two losers in, even with partner having a maximum, for goodness sakes, right? This could just be a suit that we.
Yeah, that's the other advantage of Texas and keycard. Your opponents have less information about what to lead.
So
Um,
let's commit. Let's do it on them. Let's Texas.
mhm.
Let's key card. And the reason we know this is key card, guys, is because we have established that we have a fit in hearts, and partner knows it.
So Carlene asked a really good question. She said, "When do you bid Texas versus go slow?" So Texas is game or slam. Okay, so when you bid Texas, you're either going to Texas and pass, or you're going to Texas and bid key card
Yep.
in some fashion. When do you go slow? When you have a middle hand, like when you don't know if slam is locked, or if you don't know you want to commit to hearts at game. So you could bid Shikobi and then raise 2 hearts to 3 hearts if you had a 6 card invite.
Yep.
You could bid Jacoby and then bid something else at the 3 level, or bid Jacoby and raise hearts to the 4 level to show an invite to slam.
Yeah.
Things like that. So partner showing 2
Partner
with the
showed the
queen.
nuts. Yep. And this was the benefit of key card also. We do sometimes get to find out about the queen of trumps. So Partner has ace of spades, ace queen of hearts. Um, I don't know if I want to be a seven bidder at this point. I would. I mean, we can explore for sure.
So that's
Seven, nine,
10. If they have the queen of clubs,
10, and they have 10 points. So they have 5 to 7 outside of the cards they've shown us.
I mean, so here the question is like, I mean, if you bid kings is actually not a good way to continue because king of diamonds
Well, king of
finds out
diamonds
about the
is,
spade pitch.
yeah,
It finds out about the spade pitch, but you could have a slow club loser.
true. Yep.
Versus if you ask for a third round club control. Is that what six clubs is? Can you check?
I doubt it, but let's find out. Nah, it's just some sort of
Cuban.
generic qubit. I see. That's the problem. I don't think there's really any amazing scientific method we could have other than bidding 5 no and hoping partner bids 7 with like everything.
Well, five no is such a trash bid. It's not going to help at all.
I know, but like everything else is like equivalent to
I
trash,
mean, but
basically, right?
like, let's say you bid. I mean, these robots. If you bid
On
six
a,
diamonds, it can't
like
just be like.
chump and trash. I like it. This is good. Is it wait, is
I'm
it
just
trash?
saying, like
Wait,
we're
is a
having
trash
problems.
bid better than a chumpy bid or is it just like just worse than the chumpy bid?
I think it's better than a chumpy bid because trash bids can work sometimes. You
Yeah,
know,
okay, got it.
you should feel
And then
bad when they
you
do
should,
work, but
well,
so,
the
but
problem is
Jason, what we're talking about here is you might not need the king of spades to make seven because
right.
you can dump it on the king of diamonds. Either king will work.
Yeah. We
And
need the
partner
queen of clubs is
is
honestly the
marked.
more important card.
And I mean, you know for sure that North has one of the kings. They must. Otherwise, they don't have a one no trump opening bid. Like, I guess they could have like ace, queen of hearts, ace of spades, queen, jack, queen, jack.
Yeah,
But if
sure.
they have queen, jack,
That's
then
amazing.
now you're roughing finesse and diamonds for the spade pitch. Or maybe partner only has uh two spades, and now you can dump the second spade on the fourth club if they have the queen, jack of clubs.
Yeah, there are a lot of hands that we can come out ahead on. And the question is like uh, do I think we're going to be guessing. That's the problem, unless we try like the trash bid.
I mean, let's if we bid six clubs and partner bid seven, I can't imagine we're gonna go down.
All right, let's see what happens.
So this is even better because
They
now
deny
obviously
diamonds.
partner couldn't bid six diamonds since it shows the ace. Heaven forbid they bid like concentration of values or something intelligent.
Well, this is the problem. You have no idea what this bid means. Like it's I don't know if I'm willing to risk 1430 for.
I would wager that our Mr. Zach bid slam grand
Well,
slam.
we know he loves bidding grand. So the question is, do we want to? I mean, I guess we could, but then again, trying to guess what's happening at that table is kind of a rough go as well. But I know that he and his brother especially are pretty aggressive with their higher level bids.
I mean, 6-4 is so big. No diamond loser. If partner has even just the king of spades and queen of clubs, you'll take 13 tricks. Come
Okay,
on.
so just making it clear, I'm not going to misclick this. I want to make it clear. You want to bid 7 hearts, and
Yeah. And
okay,
to be fair, guys, I've run really badly today about like guessing about seven.
you've already
So
had a bad guess for 7 today. How many?
I
2?
had an I had an odds-on guess. My partner either needed to have one queen or not have a void, and they had two jacks and a void. So that was pretty unlucky.
Look at Carlene's in there. Do it, do it. I like it. Well, here's the
Oh well,
thing.
she.
I think
Oh, by the way,
we've been running particularly bad in this, so I think we're due. So I like the 7 heart bid. I'm not willing to bid
all
7
right,
no though.
let's go. Yeah, no, seven knows a bad bit.
Yeah. 7 hearts. Let's dance.
Seven
Okay.
hearts. We need some rough guys. Come on, we're not bidding a grand slam on power here.
Oh, partner showed their queen, and where is it, guys? And why did they do it? I love this hand. Why did partner show the queen of trumps, guys? This is pretty cool. I didn't even know the robot.
While everyone's thinking on that, we let's have everyone wish Carlene a happy belated birthday.
Oh, that's right. Carlene's birthday was yesterday. I saw that. I think we're Facebook friends. Happy birthday, Carlene. It looked like you had a very good weekend. Yeah,
10
very
card fit
good.
perfect.
Yeah. When we
Um,
Texas, we showed 6 cards in the heart suit. Partner has 4, there's 10. So when we ask for key cards, they show 2 with the queen because having 10 is the equivalent of having the queen. I think we could probably claim if trumps are breaking evenly here.
well, are we playing the king of Trump or are we playing low to the ace?
Your choice.
I feel like it's very normal in Grand to lead a Trump. I mean, leading a
Totally.
diamond is sort of random. That being said, that could mean they have 0 or 3.
Well,
I
I
would
don't
try
I
the
don't think we can really talk about normal leads with the robot. I might just play the Jack of Hearts just to be
I would try the King of Hearts.
okay. So far, so good. Okay, we can claim now.
All right,
So, the
boom.
guys, just real quick, I'm going to show you why we're going to claim. It's super easy. We can do a number of things. We're going to end up with 2 hearts and dummy after drawing trump. So we can either trump those 2 clubs, or we can just pitch 1 club on the queen of spades and trump the last one. So we're going to claim for our grand, and we're going to hope that Zach just, you know, wasn't the
I'm telling you,
absolutely
there's
maniac
no
bidder
way
that he
he didn't
is.
do it.
Agreed. I think that's
He
it.
there's
That's
no
the
way he
chop of
didn't
all
bid
time.
grand.
Agreed. Unless he's in the chat and he wants to tell us. Ooh, make your bid, folks. 1 heart to you.
No, okay, I stand corrected. Unless he just jumped to 6 hearts,
Well, he
which
might have
is
had the same,
possible.
exactly. He might have just had the same idea we did about just not being complicated and just get the slam in some weird way and
Yeah,
also just
if
not
he
even.
just jumped to 6 hearts, it's very likely that he didn't bid grand. But if he had some kind of key card auction, there's no way he didn't do it.
Carlene apparently knows Zach as well. All right,
All
what are we
right, you
bidding with this
guys,
hand,
on to the
guys?
next.
1 heart to you. What are you going to bid with this on him? This is a weird spot because it is a best hand tournament. So we're probably more likely to take action in these spots. What would you do in a real situation?
I would always double with this hand.
Yeah.
Um, we're favorable. It could go badly, but we have 4 tricks.
And
Partner might
just
bid 1, no trump.
and let's just be clear, it's important that we double in spots where we have something to show. And we're not always going to have the ideal situation where we have 4 of the other major in the right shape and a singleton in there. So like that's if we're waiting for those hands, we're just not doubling enough and we're not showing our hands
It's
frequently
also
enough.
worth noting that I would not double 1 spade.
Talk to me
I
why.
would double 1 heart.
Because
Well, 1 spade, if partner doesn't bid 1 no trump, you're at the 2 level. Like, things could get nasty. Here,
and
partner might bid 1 spade, might bid 1 no trump. And if they don't do any of those things, they rate to have 4 plus in whatever they're bidding. It's not
perfect.
the same when we double 1 spade.
I love that distinction there. All right, we're sticking out of this one. We've already told partner our hand. They can make the decisions the rest of the way. And here we go. We're defending 3 hearts, and it is your opening lead, folks. We are 3 boards from the end. We have a grand slam on the scorecard. That's going to be chopped by our opponent. Make your lead. I did provide Zach the link if he was available. I don't know what he's doing tonight, but he is
He's
an
doing
all-star.
what people do. It's dinner time.
He is, he's a rock star, so he's probably doing something glamorous for all we know.
So unless you guys have like weird lead agreements, it's pretty standard to just lead the ace from ace, king, queen.
And there it is. A gift from the gods. Okay, let's take
All
a
right,
second before we
so
make another choice.
well, caching tricks is good, but probably we're not going to cache too many clubs on this hand. And also, we would be setting up dummies longest suit. So even though
While
we
they have an
have club
entry.
tricks, yeah, even though we have club tricks, it's probably not great for our side to just cache them. Instead, we should probably look towards either taking away the dummy entry or making sure they don't have diamonds to rough, or they don't have trumps to rough diamonds.
Mhm.
I'm not convinced that they need to rough diamonds. They could just have the king queen of diamonds, and partner could have the king queen of spades. So I kind of want to just play the 10 of spades,
I like that
get
for
those on the
sure.
table,
And let's just talk about
especially if
this.
if
Go on them. I'm
if
just
they
gonna.
have if if they have the king queen of diamonds and they knock out our ace, they have set up a spade pitch. So we need to get the spades going for sure.
And here's their point total or roundabout, right? We know it's a best hand tournament, so we have 13. So right, you open the bidding and bid to the 3 level. They're around 12 to 13. They can't have more than that, which means partner has, some reasonable cards over there. They're not totally broken. We know that because they actually bid freely as well, right? So here we're
I mean,
just
they might just have six hearts in some hand, in which case it's probably
sure.
necessary for us to play um hearts. But I feel like they're short in clubs, so I would just play the 10 of
Yeah,
spades.
I that was the play that was jumping out to me right away. So let's see what happens. Win whatever honor they have over here. There it is.
Ooh, the queen.
Partner might have had
They have
the
the king
king
queen of
inducted.
spades. No, no, no. They have the so why did we play the eight?
We're just we're trying to play the 6 and we played the 8 on
Okay, so partner has the king queen of diamonds.
them.
Not the best for us.
And looks like that's stiff queen of hearts there. Yep. So Reddy has 6 hearts, 1 club, and they will not be able to set up those clubs necessarily.
I think they will. They're gonna play the king of spades to never mind, the jack,
Partner
whatever.
duck their spade, right? Yeah. And they have the
Partner
fourth dime.
ducked their spade. Why
They have the
didn't
they have the 4th club over there.
I guess they played us for queen 10-9 of
Yeah.
spades.
The 8 of diamonds was a killer. Who knew? All right, we're gonna open a
But
club
they
here.
could have taken a diamond rough, so it's okay.
Exactly. It was just twisting the knife on him. It was the robot saying, "Hey, that's Rob playing that hand over there. Let's go." So we open a club. Partner bid a heart. We're just gonna bid a spade, and let's see what partner does next. All right, make your bid, folks, and then on him you'll hit him with the truth here. 1 club, 1 heart. We bid a spade. Partner bid a no trump. Make your bid, folks. I'm peeking at that last hand just to make sure. We were okay. We're solid. These hands are interesting, especially we expect partner to do it, but we still hate to see it, right? We expect partner to bid our void, but now when they bid a no trump, what are you thinking about here, Anna? You ready to sit for a no trump with your heart
Um,
void?
I don't want to play one no trump.
Me
It's
neither.
more, do I want to bid two clubs or do I want to bid two diamonds?
And risk.
Um,
Partner rates to have some diamonds, maybe?
I mean, the thing is, they can have three. The problem is they might not pass if they have some 10 or 11 count, which is possible. But we have the best hand, so we know they don't have that. Um, and if we bid two clubs, they're just going to pass with a singleton. So,
Yeah,
I
I'm
swear I want to
okay.
just bid two
Let's
diamonds.
do it. Let's pattern it up. Perfect, we think.
Well, it could have been worse.
Wow, partner had lots of
They didn't bid three
clubs.
clubs. What the?
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. What the fudge happened there is exactly what you were going to
Oh
say. I
my
agree with you.
gosh.
All right,
What?
let's do our best here. We're gonna win the ace of
The
clubs.
robot is is showing you all what not to do. Just saying.
We did give the
When
robot
you
a
have
pretty good
four,
choice, and we also said we were able to withstand a three club bid, uh, and and they chose to just let it go after we bid clubs and then spades and then diamonds. So we have to take this. We have to take this.
so we have some choices actually. We know we need to take some spade roughs, but I mean, we have such good spade spots,
Yeah,
and
we may
I
have
feel
only
like
one loser.
good things can happen if we uh don't try and take roughs. Let's see. We have one club, two spades, potentially two roughs. That's one, two, three,
We
four,
could rough some
five,
hearts. I
six,
mean,
seven. That's
can we?
not eight tricks though.
We can't get eight tricks with a straight out cross rough here, right?
No, we can't. So the choices are we can play a low club, forcing West to rough, or we can just diamond to the nine. The problem with diamond to the nine is you're going to get a heart back, and then you have to pitch a spade, I think, to maintain
I,
control.
I'm okay with just firing another club here and just
Okay,
letting
let's
letting
do
them
it.
letting them make a lead next, right? That can't be.
No, B, we shouldn't have passed one no trump. We should make the robot bid three
We
clubs.
definitely do not want to. Definitely would much rather be in three clubs. Yeah, we win here. Okay, so clubs are 2-2.
Okay, now we have eight tricks on a cross rough. So
Yeah,
now I think we can
rough a
heart
heart,
to the
spade, spade.
rough a heart.
Yep,
No, rough a heart, spade to the king, rough a heart.
got it.
All of
Yep,
our heart roughs are living for sure. So we don't
understood.
need to start roughing
Yeah,
spades early.
we want as many of these suckers as we can, and there we go.
And now we ace of spades. We opened our longest suit.
Always. Yep. There's nothing we're going to do differently on that one. And now let's see if we can mine for more. Okay, guess not. We'll take our plus
Okay,
90 and we will
we
go back to our
concede.
sandbox.
We were definitely cold for 130 in clubs.
Yeah, so let's just talk real quick about this one, guys, and to avoid the very long delay that come back from that results there, let's just chat real quick. Oop, I actually pressed it anyway on
Why
him,
do you do
obviously.
this to us?
I think we're gonna go back and forth for half a second, but at least we get a peek at this. You don't go out of your way to misrepresent your shape unless you really are going to have an issue. I'm not a huge fan of really doing this hardly ever. And honestly, we're looking at kind of the same shape if we don't see this auction here. Five clubs and four diamonds if you're choosing what to
Generally
open.
speaking, you guys, you come out on top when you open your longest suits.
Yeah.
Distorting your hand is very difficult to come back from. You're sort
Especially
of
when it
parlaying on a
becomes
lot of things.
meaningful, right? Later on, it might
Yeah.
actually become really meaningful, and that's when you're going to really rue the day that you chose to misrepresent your shape. However, there are times where it works out quite well. I just think a lot of people saw this once, or a couple of people talked about it, and everyone's like, "Yeah, let's this looks cool. We should do it this way." It's not always the best, and I honestly was surprised to learn that at some point because it was such a rule that had been sent out there so often. But I'm just looking at this hand here on. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. What are we doing now?
Okay, we have
One heart past one
15
spade
high
to
card
us.
points. I would one no trump this real
Let's go.
fast.
Let's go. And they are playing. Okay, we are done. Okay. Oh,
What? This auction is progressing interesting.
I like it.
Okay,
This is
so
good for us. I don't know what is happening with the robots, but this has to be good for us. And let's just look.
West shape is probably 4513 or 4504. Um, and this, like, I would ignore what says Cubid because they made a non-forcing two spade bid. So they're just bidding their shape for sure.
Yeah. Well, they were
Um,
accepting the game try and then showing something else here, basically, just in case
so
that was the
for
same
us,
try.
it's like what do we want to lead here? I want to give my partner club roast.
I like it. And we do
I
have a
want to
spade
lead a
entry.
baby club.
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing about leading like ace of spades and another spade to prevent diamond rust is you have the ace queen of hearts under the gun. That is not helping a lot.
So let's talk real quick about with Jason here. What would you need to change for you to either double or bid two no trump? First things first, we would never bid two no
So
trump with this hand. We never want to do that without 5-5 or more.
you
But
need, yeah, you need at least 5-5 in the minors to bid two no trump. And I would also go so far as to say is you should never have like a middle hand to bid two no trump
interesting.
because your partner has no effective way to make a game try. You're just gonna bid three of a minor, and if you have some 15 count and 5-5 in the minor, it's like good luck getting to three no
Yeah,
trump
and you're
for
you're missing
any
game when
reasonable
partner has
game.
that kind of chunky 9 count that's perfect opposite your,
Right.
solid
So if you
15 or
have
16.
some reasonable strength, I would always just overcall diamonds and bid clubs, I think.
With
And
5-5 you're
then
talking about.
yeah, with 5-5.
Yeah.
And then what would I need to double? Double is certainly a plausible alternative to one no trump,
Absolutely.
especially if it's a part score battle. I just, hog the no trump. True story right there.
And here, honestly, we so frequently buy a decent lead and get off to a good start on a hand like this. So here
Right. And
you're gonna
I
lead a
would,
low club.
yeah, lead the baby.
Okay. Wow. All right. So
Okay, so they have a seven spades.
yep, righty has 7 spades. Probably what would you say, like 3 or 4 clubs maybe on an auction like this? This is bizarre.
Yeah, maybe clubs are set 5-1-4. So partner has three clubs, zero. This is gonna be a disaster. Let's just
Honestly.
win the ace. Um and play ace of diamonds.
That seems like it's pretty fair.
And there we go. Now we'll either beat it or we won't.
Yep. So we haven't seen anything other than them following there. There we go. Let's go. I don't think it matters what we do now. We can just concede basically, right?
Yep.
Okay. We will wait. And there we go. All right, we're about to get hit with the result. Take a deep breath on them. This is your swan song before you leave the country. Hope we send you off with a victory.
Let's see.
Let's go. Oh, so we were right.
All
We
right. He
we
bid game on
we
board one.
definitely chopped the Grand Slam, and I'm trying to fit this into the window I have here just to avoid any issues. There we go.
So he bid 3-0 and didn't get a heart lead.
Yep.
Um
In fact, I tell you what, Autumn, let me get out of there so we can switch tables and actually see this more clearly. So this was the board that was the big swing, and here is what Zach did. It looks
he opened
like,
one no trump.
yeah, he
Did
opened.
anyone tell him that this was best hand?
Uh, yeah, he should know that. He can see that on the top of his screen, right? So it looks like he just avoided the devastating lead, and it went a no trump, 3 no trump. He
So let's
played.
click on board one. Did he just bid four spades? That's possible.
Ooh, that's a good
Over two
call.
spades. Yeah.
That's exactly right. 2 spades, 3 hearts, 4 spades. We never
Yeah,
considered
he
that.
just he just banked on East having everything he was missing, but I mean spades don't rate to break that well.
Yeah, he buys a very nice dummy for that bid for sure. We expected this, and let's see what he did though. It looks he went the slow route actually. You see that?
Well, and his partner bid four no trump, so that was that.
Yeah.
Like,
And his partner also bid 5 no, the trash bid, and he now
yeah.
clearly just made the right choice and bid 7 hearts.
And
What's this
then
one
so
here?
let's see.
3 hearts. He doubled just like we
This
did.
is
Two
your
spades,
this
three
is your
hearts.
eight of diamonds hand.
Let's see. Let's
Did
see how
he play a heart next? No, he played the 10.
he played a
Okay.
spade. And he was on weird mode, it looks like. he went he led the queen of clubs for sure to kind of do something weird for the robots. Not that that's
Uh-huh.
necessarily going to matter, but no, they okay. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
This
definitely
this is my
Rob's
fault.
eight
I'll
of
take that
diamonds.
-6, guys. The -6 in the Rob column, even though they could definitely have made it again. And here, Zach
He
just ripped
just
him.
doubled four spades. Well, he
Look
had
at
three
this.
tricks, so
Yeah. So very nice for
spec
Zach.
double.
That was a tough opponent for us, but really, the two big boards were the first one, which on four spades was never in our mix, right?
Yeah.
He
No, I
kind
would
of
have just
just
did three spades.
yeah he inhaled some guts and just went and bid a game, and really the fourth one was just, in my opinion, I will tell him this, a relatively lucky result to be playing 3-0
Well,
trump.
what lead did he get on for? Obviously, we
He got a
know
club lead,
that
I think.
he,
Not a club lead, excuse me.
obviously we know that he made a bad bid. So
He
this
got
is
a
not really a replicatable board.
he got a diamond lead, and then he actually just took a club finesse while he still
Yeah.
had the ace of hearts
I mean,
entry, and then he just
yeah, on
got
a
to take nine
non-hard lead, you're
tricks.
just gonna make 3-0 because you have your entry.
Oh, and they cashed.
Um,
They okay. They didn't cash every trick. They did set up his diamonds though, or at least his 10 of diamonds. You see this? It went. It look at this play on him. This is amazing. So it goes now ace of spades, and now after it went diamond to the jack, they now play the queen of diamonds, and that is another trick for him, and that's nine as well.
so 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he only had 8 tricks, even on a
Yeah,
non-hard lead.
he would have had to have kind of created a spade here before doing everything else, I suppose, but he
And if
still
he
didn't
broke
switch
his
to the
own
heart.
spade, I mean, he could set up the heart. But anyway,
Yeah,
well played, you guys.
well
We're
played.
gonna ignore board 4 because Zach was on his own level of weird. But
Yeah, if
one,
we
we can definitely take a charge. It was on our radar to bid something, maybe not game, but what can you do?
Yeah, well, this is the problem with playing against really good players. Also, when you bid a grand slam, it's usually not very good. It's usually a chop, right? Because it's as if it's as obvious to us, it's as obvious to them. And here he did go a different route, but he ended up getting to the same
Yeah, he
exact
just went
spot.
slow.
Yeah. So guys,
But
Anam, thank you for joining us on your eve of travel. I appreciate that, and have a wonderful trip. And is this for bridge? Are you playing bridge over there, or are you just going to
no,
be?
no,
Yeah,
I'm taking no computer, no cell
nice,
phone, no
very nice.
iPad. I'm disconnecting totally, you
I
guys.
love that.
So
I need to do that. I let me know how it goes, and if you're still staying afterwards, and I'll
in
give that a
fact,
try.
in my bag of tricks that I'm taking with me, there's no deck of cards. There, there's just nothing but
Well,
clothes and
let's just
sunscreen,
hope
really.
it is not a chump or a trash trip. Let's hope it's amazing and you have a wonderful time. And we will await your return, and we wish you
Dude,
just a
I'm in
wonderful
charge of the
vacation.
mouse of my life. There are no chumpy misclicks.
All right, and that's the way you roll. I like it. So have a wonderful trip. We'll try to find a suitable substitute for you next week, and we'll try to put one on the board
You
for us.
guys
We're
might
we're on a little bit of a
you
losing
guys might
streak.
actually
We
win
gotta
a
come back.
match without me. Well, I
Uh,
mean, to be
it won't be as
fair,
fun though, Autumn.
if we ever win any of these, it's like a gold medal on everyone's wall, you
I feel
guys.
bad for Brad Moss, to be honest. He's the only one that actually has a loss in his
You gotta
column test.
call
We're
him
gonna
out like that. I'm sure everyone forgot about that until you just
he's
said
not
it.
watching. Oh, maybe. All right, Autumn. Thanks a lot, and guys, thank you so much for joining. We'll see you tomorrow morning with the Wednesday morning tournament. We will try to improve on our results there as well. I think we're on a little bit of downturn on that one too, Autumn. I'm just
Well,
running bad.
have fun tomorrow and next week. I guarantee no proof of life at any point. We'll see if I return.
Yeah, and you're looking at the results screen now, folks. So if you can see exactly what we're talking about, the results are right there. Just take a quick peek before I end it. And guys, we'll see you next time. Take care. All right.
All right, bye guys.